Hey guys, this is Kami Ken, and I wonder how many manga artists have started writing a romance series without ever having experienced romance for themselves. And I'm wondering how many of those romances have only been in high school settings where they may have had an unrequited romance, they may not have experienced exactly what it feels like to be in a relationship. And maybe could that be the reason why there's so many manga or so many like anime out there where the focus of the story is around the will they, won't they, the aspect of before the relationship, and they don't have much experience describing the actual relationship or the ups and downs of the actual relationship. And that explains why most manga don't actually make it to that point, or don't have a compelling relationship dynamic when they get to that point. Like, let's say they do consummate on the relationship, they do kiss, and they do confess to themselves. I don't usually see a really compelling relationship dynamic after that point, and I don't think I usually have read past that point, because I've read manga in the past, or I've watched anime in the past. Like, for one example would be Ore Monogatari, about this big what they call it, big gorilla type character that you see in a lot of manga and anime, where he gets with this little cute girl, and they start the relationship like almost episode 1 or episode 2. But then from there, it just lost my interest, because there wasn't that push and pull dynamic. There wasn't any problems, really. It was just kind of fluff. And I was wondering, like, maybe it got to a point where there was a true conflict, but I dipped out too early. Like, I just didn't see that there was any, like, serious conflict in the relationship between the two characters. And that's why I left early. Then there was this one that I'm currently watching called You and I Are Complete Opposites, and I like the first couple of episodes, and I'm enjoying like where it's going so far. But right now it just feels like fluff to me. It doesn't really feel like that there's a compelling conflict between the main characters, or that is like pushing the story forward. It just feels like, okay, there's a cute little misunderstanding here, a cute little misunderstanding there, and then, you know, it just kind of continues along that line. There's not really a serious through line that compels me to keep watching beyond the fact that I'm just waiting for them to kiss. Like, I'm just waiting for the main two characters to kiss, and then I'll be like, all right, cool, well, we got that, and now where's the relationship gonna go from there? I want to see like a serious issue happen between the main characters that draws me into the story. My favorite shoujo manga or anime from the past is this one called Kare Kano, and it's hilarious. It's great and it's hilarious. It's directed by Hideaki Anno, and the anime starts with a great conflict that a great emotional conflict that really draws you into the characters and their world and their story, and you want to see how this thing gets resolved. Like, the main female character, she is trying to hide the fact that she's actually like kind of a slouch at home, whereas in public, like, she's all about her image and being the smartest, about being the best at what she does. And then at home, she's actually a slouch. She doesn't show that side of her to anyone else besides her family. And then she is in competition with the main male love interest, and he is also like really smart and talented and all that kind of stuff. And then by the end of the first episode, spoiler alert, he meets her in her slouch form, where she's not made up, she's not presentable, she's not any of this, and it's just an accident. Like, now he has this almost blackmail hold over her, because she doesn't want anyone to know what she's actually like. And so there's a conflict there. Like, there's an actual conflict there that I'm like, this is compelling. I want to see the end of this. How is it gonna turn into love? Like, what is gonna go on between these two characters, and then how is it gonna continue forward? But these days, I feel like a lot of manga are just fluff. Like, they're just, oh, I want to have good, cute emotions, but not really give the other side of it. The other side is so necessary. It's like yin and yang. You need the negative to really make the positives feel positive. Like, you need that negative. It doesn't have to be the worst negative thing, but there needs to be some type of conflict to make the triumphs, even though they're just like remote emotional triumphs, to feel solid. And I feel like the fact that a lot of maybe mangaka, maybe artists that haven't experienced certain types of relationships might have a difficult time portraying that type of stuff in their work, unless they have somebody who is able to tell about that type of experience to them, so that they can translate it into words. But I truly wonder if having a basis in terms of real experiential knowledge in life translates over to a unique perspective of romance that can't be copied from another romance series, manga, or movie. So yeah, but I'm not working on a romance. I'm working on a horror action comedy called Saintly. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about two best friends who have to outrun the demon loan sharks that they borrowed from. Basically, it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop Demon Hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And we get to see the ramifications of her choice, and if she can hide this deal with the devil from her friend, or if it will tear them apart. And I hope you read my comic in the description and check out the story. It should appear in your email inbox or your spam folder if you don't see it. And this story is my attempt to scare you in the same way that I am scared by my favorite scary things. And I hope you check that out in the link in the description. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.